ever known. And with your love, I'll never.
Why, que pasa, putas? It's your boy Edgar here, and today I am playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and I am pressing the start button now. Okay, this is recording. I just had to check because I've tried recording this 2 times now. One time, I didn't like the resolution. The second, my audio just stopped recording halfway through for some reason. So now I'm trying to record from the PC instead of the MacBook. Let's see. And yeah, I learned in the time that when you die, if you don't save, it just starts you back from the beginning. So this is my 3rd try recording this, and I'm trying my best not to die at all, or at least not die until like I want the video to be done. So this cutscene is very pointless and dumb, so I'm gonna skip it. You know, just get right to the meat and potatoes of all this. And I don't know where to put this mic. While I figure that out, I want you to listen to the sick ass music. Alright, I think this is gonna work. Okay. So, you're probably wondering, hey, why is, what's up with that song playing in the intro to Spooktober? Why is it different from the others? Well, my friends, because as much as I love the music of this game, I'm going to talk about how much I love the music and all the things I love about this game. Later on, I'm going to be talking about some weird ass stuff, like random ass stuff. Not weird, but random. You'll see.
That I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
I love how bad the voice acting is.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
It really reminds me of
Perhaps
RoboCop.
the same could be said of all religions.
Ooh, edgy
Your words are
commentary.
as empty as your soul.
Burn.
Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets.
That's one of the best lines in gaming ever.
How about you?
It makes no sense. It's fucking awesome. But as I was saying, that song that's playing at the beginning is because I'm gonna talk about something random later. So why are you saying, if you haven't talked about it, why are you saying you're gonna talk about it if you haven't planned? Well, because in my other recordings, like I said, this is my 3rd try. In the other ones, for some reason, I just started going on about it. And you're thinking right now, well, what is it? Oh, I'll tell you, alright. Just give it time, baby. Give it time. Just be patient. So for now, I'm going to talk about how much I fucking love this game to death. Like, this is one of the best games of all time. I just need an excuse to play it. I think this fits under Spooktober simply because of the fact that it's like about Dracula, you know, and there's some spooky monsters you fight. I think it counts. Like, I can't think of any other holiday that'd be a better time to play this game, you know, or any themed month. Unless you're talking about, like, a month of playing the greatest games of all time, then hell yeah, this would be played in. But what I love, damn it, I love that underwater dialogue that comes from the little girl. But oh, if only you could see the badass like form he's taking. It's like he's going Super Saiyan. My ass just had to go to the side of the screen, you know, fuck things up. But what I love about this beginning part is that this is just classic Castlevania. It's the exact same animation from the original NES, like this walking animation, where it looks like he's walking through water. And the whip, the basic controls, is a nice, you know, nod to the original. This is pretty much how the original would play, but like a more modern version, I guess. And I mean, as in modern as to when this game came out. But also, another thing I love is how the girl is there you know, chilling like a villain, and that we're floating in the middle of nothing because there's a vortex in the background, but we're not on it. There's like angles where it shows that it's to the side. We're just floating on nothing. But now that it's over, I could talk about another thing I love. As I said, the music. Absolutely fantastic. You think, why don't I play the, you know, one of the songs from this game? Well, or why don't you play one of the songs from this game in the beginning instead of what you played? I'll get into that, don't you worry. You just calm your tits, baby. Just calm your tits. Yeah, there's all this text. I tried reading it last time, but it's a lot of text. You run out of breath, you know. When you're fat and you gotta read a lot out loud, you just kind of get tired. I read it twice. I'm not reading it a third time. Fuck all y'all. But yeah, and you can't skip this, so let's just read it in unison in silence. And enjoy the music because it's fucking great once again. You know, my cousin's boyfriend, he owns a full copy of this game, like boxed with the 2 discs, you know, and the manual and shit. And I'm so envious of him because you can get this. I believe there's a Xbox Live Arcade version for the 360 that you could get, but I heard that they removed some features and to not get that version. But don't hold me to that. You should look it up because I'm not even sure if that version exists. Aw, shit, look at that. That's the perfect thumbnail. Aw, shit. That's such a beautiful title screen. It doesn't say Symphony of the Night. That's just Castlevania, because that's what this is. Good old Castlevania, baby. Fucking love this game. And this intro right now, I'm not playing it. It's just playing by itself. And this is once again a nod to the original Castlevania, where I actually played through this and had to like manually go through all that. But no, this dude just does in 2 seconds, like full autopilot mode. Now look how fucking OP he is. Like, god damn, I love this. I remember why I started talking about the random thing, so I guess I could talk about it for a little now in the meantime. So, this art style for this game, I love it. I like how it's, you know, pixels. Just very fitting for the whole thing, because if this tried to be 3D, like the Nintendo 64 games are fucking ass cheeks, it just wouldn't have the same effect. Like, ah, fuck. Like, Bloodstain, you know, that new game from the maker of this game? It just doesn't feel the same to me, at least. Like, yeah, it probably plays the same, and that's the point, but visually it just doesn't look as good as this game does, like with art style and all that. Maybe things have changed since the last time I checked up on it, but I don't know. I'm not interested in it, unfortunately. Shit, but yeah, I love the art style of this game and stuff, and I wish more games were like this. Like, you know, the rise of the indies and how everything is trying to be, you know, look retro. Somehow they can't manage to look this good while looking retro. They just are retro for the sake of being retro and cutting costs, you know. See, I thought this is when I started talking about the weird thing in the other videos, but apparently not, because I have a few more points to make. But I just remembered is that I also talked about how it's unfortunate there's probably never going to be another Castlevania game again because of modern Konami and how shitty they run the company and things like that. If Castlevania were to come back, it'd be a free runner for mobile where you have to pay to get lives, or a pachinko machine. I think there is already one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's like this one pachinko machine where it's like a game, but everything's over-sexualized. I think that might be the Castlevania pachinko. It's a goddamn shame to see the series like this go that route. Oh, there's so many enemies. I guess if they never stop spawning, you just gotta run through them. Okay, goddammit. I better not die in this part. I never took this long to get through that. That's crazy, but Okay, I'm just gonna skip all the enemies. I love the open levels of this game, how you can just attack things how you want. You can choose to go the path of most resistance, fight everything, or like me, path of least resistance, skip everything. But as I was saying, yeah, like for example, fucking Metal Gear Solid 3 pachinko machine, beautiful graphics. You could easily just, you know, somehow turn that into a remake of the game for modern gen consoles. But no, they're not gonna fucking do that. I swear to God, I'd buy it if they did, like, first thing, because that'd be amazing, but they'll never do that. Fuck Konami. I hope they can redeem themselves one day. I feel like they could, as long as they go under new management. It's not the guy who had all that. Who's running it now, you know?
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to
I love the dead bodies in the background. It just adds to the creepiness.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
We will meet again. Oh no. Oh no, he took all my powers. Stop. Don't do that. No. Now I'm powerless. Okay. Yeah. In conclusion, never use in conclusion, but in conclusion, fuck man. Fuck Konami. They're never gonna make another game that's like this, or another Metal Gear that looks interesting. Because Survive, I wanted to give it a chance, but kind of looks like ass. Let's be honest, like, nobody can deny it. I love the RPG elements in this game also. So good. This game's so goddamn good. Now, let's get into the real nitty gritty of this video where I spend 15 minutes talking about... You ready for it? I spent 15 minutes just talking about direct-to-DVD sequels of animated movies. Now, I don't know how I started it. Wait, yes I do. Because what I was saying is that the art style in this game reminds me of like the first time I saw Beauty and the Beast. I don't know why, but I connected the two together. And wait for it. You ready? Wait. This is the best song in the whole goddamn game. Best song. Now this song in particular, this is when it came on, when I was playing, it reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, along with the art style. Because I hold that movie very near and dear to my heart. I remember my mom buying the DVD from Sam's Club and that being the first time I saw it. But that, in turn, for some reason, led me to just talking about how great the DVD sequels to Disney movies, like how great those were in the early 2000s, you know, post Disney Renaissance stage, you know. Because, I mean, new Disney just, I don't like it as much as old Disney. Now, I'm not trying to sound hipster because I don't like old Disney. If we're talking about like Sword in the Stone, Fox and the Hound, Robin Hood, I don't fuck with any of that trash, bro. Miss me with that shit. And if you like those movies, I'm sorry for you. Fuck! Why wouldn't it move up? God damn it. Huh. What the what kind of garbage elevator is this? It's fucking me over. Anyways, yeah, I like the, you know, with the Little Mermaid started kind of like a renaissance for Disney. I like that movie. And that's what made me start talking about the direct-to-DVD sequels, because Little Mermaid 2, I might prefer it over the original. I don't know why. I really liked Melanie as a character, as a kid, at least. I haven't seen it recently, so I don't know if it holds up, but what I can tell you is that Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True, is hands down the best direct-to-DVD sequel for any Disney movie ever. And if you'd like to debate me on that, I'd love to hear it in the comments, and I will square up with you, motherfucker, because Oh, that movie is so fucking good. It's like a collection of short stories that have nothing to do with Cinderella, and that's why I love it so much, because fuck Cinderella. The first one is a snooze fest. That wasn't even a Disney movie. That was just like almost an adult, boring 1950s movie. I thought movies, for the most part, were really boring back then. Fuck. No! Fuck! I have to start the game all over again. Ah, I pressed the slide button. Shit. Okay. Don't worry, I'll keep it together. And you can't skip goddamn cutscenes and shit like that. Or not cutscenes, like dialogue. Fuck. I was hoping this wouldn't happen. I really fucked up this time, guys. So yeah, it doesn't save. You gotta start all over, I believe. Wait. No, of course. Why would there be, you know, an autosave feature in a PS1 game like this? You know, fuck it. Ah, you even forgot where I was. Okay. Huh. Wow, I really lost my train of thought. Shit. So, I'll just try to trace my steps. Cinderella 2 is better because Cinderella 1 is like a modern movie, and like I said, 50s movies for the most part I found were boring. That's pretty much what Cinderella is. There's nothing funny about it. There's nothing funny. But Cinderella 2 is more modern. You know, it had your nice stories, you had your nice emotions, you had your nice huzzahs, you know, Jack turning human was the second best story because I really resonated with him. The best one for me was the stepsister bitch falling in love with the baker. I resonated with that more because I was a hopeless romantic as a little child. I wanted to love, you know, even though I was like, what, 5 years old when I saw it. But yeah, that's probably the best direct-to-DVD, or I guess in this case direct-to-VHS sequel. What were some good ones? Hunchback of Notre Dame 2 was always on Disney Channel, or Disney, what was it called before? It was Disney XD? Toon Disney? Yeah, Toon Disney. It was always on that. So I saw it there. You know, as much as I love the cutscenes, I'm going to talk over this because I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm cheesed up that we're here again because I can't skip any of this.
I was called here by humans.
And yeah, like at that time, direct-to-DVD sequels were really good. But the problem started with Bambi 2.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Oh, shut up. Let me talk.
Your words are as empty as your soul.
So yeah, Bambi 2, if you've never seen it, is goddamn awful.
What is a man?
If you've ever seen it, I'm sorry for you. If you haven't, don't ever watch it, not even out of curiosity. It's boring as shit, just like the first Bambi. Yeah, I said it. I don't like original Disney. I like Renaissance Disney. Fuck you mean. Make it rain, hallelujah. I love the pose he does for that. And yeah, ever since then, direct-to-DVD Disney movies at least were awful. I can't even think if there is any. If you can think of one, let me know in the comments. Has there been any direct-to-DVD sequel since Bambi 2, which came out like what, 2005, 2006? Shit. What, oh, shit. Jesus Christ will save me. Damn, y'all see that? I didn't do that before. I pressed the same button to do the rain thing. Huh. But, oh, I guess I died. I'm coming back to life. But, yeah, I don't think there's any. I really tried thinking about it. No, doesn't seem like there's any direct-to-DVD sequels. But that leads me into the most slept-on franchise series, whatever you want to call it, of all time. Fucking the Swan Princess. Not fucking the princess, you know, but the Swan Princess. The Swan Princess is so goddamn slept on. Nobody's seen it. The first half of the first movie is brilliant because they had like 2 or 3 direct-to-VHS sequels that are fantastic in their own right. Now, let me break down the series for you fellas. First one, first half of the movie, fucking brilliant. Second half tries to catch up to Disney in terms of cliche-ness, you know, it doesn't stand out on its own. But the main, because you know how anime movies usually for the most part their main song to them, like Frozen is Let It Go, Beauty and the Beast is Beauty and the Beast, fucking Swan Princess is Longer Than Forever, maybe it's called. It's like for longer than oh god, no. Let me try again. For longer than forever. Yep, that's my shit right there. There you go. Oh wow, I really lost my fucking voice trying to sing. I'm sorry. But yeah, that song, fucking impeccable. Better than most Disney songs. I don't care what you have to say. But then the direct-to-DVD sequels were arguably better than the original movie, because the first movie is the only one to come out in theaters, and the other ones direct to VHS, DVD, whatever, and they, I think, had more charm to them. They were more funny. The songs weren't trying to be Disney, and fuck, that screen is so goddamn good and iconic. I couldn't fucking concentrate on what I was trying to say. But the sequels were more funny, and then their music, like I said, wasn't trying to catch up to Disney. It was more upbeat and like funny, I guess you could say. Like the song in one of them, I can't really tell the difference between each of them. They all just kind of blend into my memories as the same movie. So pardon me for not using titles. I kind of forget what they're called, not gonna lie. So isn't that a bad thing that they're so forgettable you can't even tell the difference between them? Well, it's all just like one good ass movie in my most humble opinion. But in one of them, there's a song. I'll be so embarrassed if this song was actually in the original movie and not the direct-to-DVD sequels, but let's just pretend it's in the direct-to-DVD sequels. It's like Puff, I think his name is, the little bird. No fear, I'm Puff. And then that song is funny because then they play it during another scene in which a chase is going on. It just really fits the tone well. And I don't know, I'm a sucker for that kind of shit when you like reincorporate things from the movie later on at times where you don't know why, but then you understand why a couple seconds later. You think about it, makes sense. Yeah, that's how the Swan Princess sequels work. Yeah, they're fucking great. You could check on Amazon or Netflix. I'm pretty sure at one point they were on Amazon. I don't know if they are in Amazon Prime, I mean. I'm not sure if they're there anymore. So if you can, because I don't have either service anymore, so if you can and you want to check them out, check Amazon Prime or Netflix. I highly recommend it. Tell them Edgar. Ew, I just burped halfway in that sentence. Tell them Edgar sent you. Impeccable movies, let me tell you. I promise they still hold up. I just saw the whole series a couple months ago again. I've seen those movies so many goddamn times. I had the whole collection on VHS, bro. You don't even know. I'm unfuckwithable when it comes to the fandom of the Swan Princess. I'm probably the only member of the fan club. I'm the only person who's ever seen the movies, but fuck, I rep that shit till I die, bro. And yeah, they're like the Swan Princess as a whole may be better than the direct-to-DVD Disney sequels. I'm not sure. I'd really have to do like a full scholarly analysis of all the movies, you know. Maybe if I get bored one day, I'll fucking buy them all and then actually do a full in-depth analysis on the channel here. But I don't know, that seems like a big project to undertake. And right now, like I said with my past recordings, these were just thoughts that are coming out of my head, and I'm just restating them now in the actual recording that works. Or at least I hope this fucking recording works.
I will not.
And yeah, so in conclusion,
We will meet again.
don't use in conclusion. I already said that, don't use in conclusion. But in conclusion, you gotta stop sleeping on the direct-to-DVD sequels from the early 2000s. Check that shit out. And stop sleeping especially on goddamn Swan Princess. You gotta watch those movies. They're fucking impeccable. Timeless classics, I'm telling you. And, yeah, it's really all I have to say. And now that I got my thoughts out, you know, it's funny how in a Spooktober video I'm just talking about fucking direct-to-DVD sequels and shit. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. And, you know, I pretty much am about to catch up to the point in which I died at. So I got nothing else more to say. If you like the video, leave a like, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. If you'd like to discuss, agree, or disagree with my statements, I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments about direct-to-DVD Disney movies from the early 2000s or the Swan Princess. Maybe you're the second person in the world to have ever seen the Swan Princess. I would love to hear what you think about it. Jesus Christ. And yeah, other than that, I am out without further ado. It's been a pleasure serving you, and I am outie with a yeet!